Well, as I said, the song is a very difficult song to sing because it starts very low and it goes very high vocally. And I have a high voice, but it's out of my range. So I knew I had to duet with someone on it and bring somebody in. And I didn't want to get a male soprano kind of thing going. I thought a duet with a female. And thinking about the voices that I've heard in recent years, the female voices that could hit those notes and still keep rock attitude, I thought of Lzzy Hale. And Lzzy and I first met, I knew nothing about her, on the black carpet for Metal Hammer Awards in LA. I was hosting and I arrived and they said, oh, by the way, you've got a co-host, Lzzy Hale from Hailstorm. I'm like, oh, great. Some young kid, this is years ago, kid, and I've experienced it hosting things and doing radio and TV. And so I was like, all right. But she turned out to be super cool, super smart. And again, I knew nothing about her, but I was like, oh, this is, and we hit it off. We got along great. The next time I see her, the first time I hear Hailstorm, I go to Sturgis Motorcycle Rally a lot, and I was side stage and she was on the bill, and I went up to watch from the side stage, and I'm standing next to this older dude, long hair, and I was like, "Hey man, what you doing? What are you doing?" He goes, "That's my son and daughter out there," and I was like, "Lzzy and her brother?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "I used to be the bass player in the band originally. Her father was the bass player." So I watched with a proud dad and mom and experienced, not just hearing her incredible voice and watching that band, but also seeing how proud the father was. And I've been there myself with my children. So it was just like a great positive experience for me to hear her sing. So came time to go down that list, and the list got short real quick when you start to say who can hit the notes and who's got the kind of voice that can go with Dee Snider's, that mesh with Dee Snider. Like a lot of female voices are very female. And not saying Lzzy isn't, but she's got a toughness to her. She can not only she stand with me, she blew me off the freaking stage, dude. She crushed me, which I love. And I recorded my vocals, sent it to Lzzy. Lzzy records her vocals. I hear her vocals. First, I send her an email that says, "Fuck you." And then when she didn't know what that meant, and then she was like, what's the matter? And I'm like, oh no, that was a compliment, because you're so good that I got to go back in the studio and redo my vocals, because what I did already isn't close to what you did. So really she lit a fire for me, which was great. She made me work harder. And again, took those high notes and delivers an incredible performance.